So what we're going to do is we go to the very top, we highlight, click and highlight it, and we're going to do the same copy and paste feature. We're going to copy all the information, relevant information we need, and go all the way down and highlight the first 2,000 names. When you're doing your survey leads, you're not going to have to do the highlighting, because the survey leads only come 25 a day. You can send your entire survey leads with it. You know, add your survey leads to the list. So here we go here. There you go, 2,000. So we take those 2,000, and then we right click and we simply copy. So now we have that copied, and now you're going to have to open up a brand new file, a blank document. Open up a blank document, and now you have to paste everything you just copied. So now here are your 2,000 names, because now we have an account that only has 2,000 names, because the NPN will only import every name in the file, which is why we have to break it out. So now we save it. You gotta go to save as, not just save as for the first time. The first thing you have to do is make sure, if it is available to you, that you save this as a CSV file. See, it says CSV. A lot of the programs work better when it's a CSV file. So we make sure that that's a CSV file, and then we're going to rename this file. And we're going to rename this file, how about we may name it sample list. You can name it whatever you want, and you see I put it into my documents. It's in my documents. You have to remember where you're putting it and what you named it. This always comes up. It's telling you that it's too much information there. It's not going to save all that information. Don't worry about these things. Just click yes, yes. And now you have a saved file. Now this one is ready to import. What I would personally suggest also, let's go to the very bottom of it. I personally suggest that when you're importing your leads, that you add your own email to the very bottom of the list. Here I'm going to add an email account that I don't really use too much, but you know, you would enter your regular email account. Just for now, AOL. Then I press tab to go to the next field. And I enter a name. Just going to enter ME for me. And then go to the next field. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it seems like I made a little mistake there. They calling me Melissa, and I really only wanted to put ME. So we're just going to get rid of that. ME. And then put a last name. I guess my last name is going to be again. I'm not going to bother with anything else, because really all I just want the computer to do is send me notice when my contacts go out. So now that I just changed it, I have to save what I just changed. And this time you don't have to do save as, you can just do regular save. And remember, these things pop up all the time. So now I have a list ready to go out. Of course you can add your survey list to this, or you could send your surveys out by themselves. Now I don't need this anymore. I'm going to close this out. This is the original document. Cutting and pasting like that does not affect the original document. It still has all 4,000 names in it. You can see only the first 2,000 still highlighted, but there are all 4,000 names still in here. So tomorrow I can come back here and I can send out the other 2,000 using the same process. But for now, I don't really need it open anymore. Close that. Close that too. Just closing these things so we don't have too many windows open. So here we go. Let's import some leads. Import from file, subscribers, and import from file. Here we go again. There we go. Step 1 of 5. Then we're going to browse our computer for the file. Now I know that I just put this in my documents. You may have put it in somewhere different, but for the case of this example, I've put it in my documents. I just skipped right past it. Here we go on my documents. Remember, they can be put anywhere you personally want to put them. You just have to remember where to find them after you save them. So I know mine's in my documents. And what was the name that I used? Oh, we used sample list. So we're gonna go over here and sample list. Where is that? There it goes. Sample list. And there it is. Let me just proceed. Remember, this system takes the entire file, which is why we had to break it up. It's going to bring you to this page. This page is telling you all the information that it found, and it's asking you what do you want us to definitely import. You see, it has 2001 because we have our 2001 contacts, and then we have ourselves that we added. Now, of course, the first column looks like emails. So we're just going to click the drop down and click that's our email. And the next column, that's somebody's first name. So that's going to be our first name. We definitely want to import that. Then the last name, we definitely want to import the last name. That's all that's really necessary to import. We don't need person's address and what part of the country they're in or all this other stuff. We don't need that stuff for the send out the NPN leads for the emails. We need their email address, we need their first and last name. You can actually import their phone number also. I personally do that, but I'm just showing you what you need right now. But the phone numbers will actually are definitely valuable. So you might want to consider importing the phone numbers also. They always check to make sure that everything is correct. It's fine, just going to proceed. We know we did it correctly. Now the next part of this, they're asking you what do you want to do with your leads after they're imported. They're asking you what default you want to use, and you want to use a campaign default all the time, so you don't want to touch that. Which autoresponder, you have to put an autoresponder in there or else they won't go anywhere. So we click them right onto the autoresponder that we just imported in. Remember, if you forget the autoresponder, they will not go anywhere. As far as the tracking tags are concerned, you can decide whether you wanna create tracking tags to kind of keep track of what days you send them out and things like that. And here we go. Just gonna click proceed here. I do tracking tags. I do about a day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I know which ones were sent out. And here they're gonna verify everything. You want the email, first name, last name, nothing else, and of course the phone number if you wanted it. And then the second part is what to do with those leads. We're going to send them right to our Power Boost campaign. Then we just import the leads. There we go. Importing leads now. You'll see that everything is going. This is a real quick process. Takes longer to explain it than it does. You see, it's finished. Now you have all your leads in there already set to go out with your campaign. If we go back to our campaign page, you're going to now see that all 2001 leads that we just imported are now ready to go out with our campaign. We didn't do our surveys, we should have, but we didn't yet. And of course we don't have any confirmations because they haven't gone out yet. We do suggest to send it out to your survey leads also, especially if you're not calling your survey leads. Make sure you don't forget to include them. Here we just clicked on subscribers. That's going to give you your list of people that you just, well, it gives you your subscribers. You can filter and see what you want to see with them, but you can see there goes ours just for now. So when this goes out, we will get a confirmation letter right to our email also. You can also see over here that says not requested. That's because the emails don't go out automatically as soon as you put them in. It says not requested, and when they go out, because you just put up a couple of thousand of them, when they go out, this will tell you the date and the time that it actually goes out. Sometimes it could be within 20 minutes. Sometimes that could actually be a day or so. But yeah, leads are in, and that's all you have to do. You're done for the day.